mercy, falling for the promise of the emptiness machine, the emptiness machine.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Tiger!
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Goff in the pistol. Short one there. He's got Hurts. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A run, it's Jones, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. To the right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Detroit.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on! 180! Hold on. Check.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
180! 2 for 1.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
180!
Goff. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Listen. What's that?
On the draw, here's Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
What? 180.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. 3rd down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Throwing, Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Jones. Touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The kick is good. Next to score, Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So a big one there to start the drive. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Flush to his right. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now for the point after. The kick is good. The Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, Goff. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
It's 3rd and 4. To throw is Goff. He's got a man. That's Felton. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Lions 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And is taken in by Felton. He's to the 15. And he will score. Hi, Felton. Touchdown, Lions. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's still on his feet. Justin Jefferson. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good. And the Vikings move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Has to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Throwing on second down, Goff. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third down and 9.
Here we go.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Goff. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That is hard, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. The Vikings extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. He'll look underneath here for Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First down, Detroit.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Here's second and 2. To throw is Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
Intercepted. intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
This one, returnable. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
32-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. Goff to throw on 1st down. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That'll be swung out wide to Jones. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Like 20. 12.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, come on. 80.
From the gun, it's Goff. He finds the man downfield. It's Belgium. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Lions called their first timeout. as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Hold on. Check.
They'll run it here with Jones. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. Here's Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mustang 19. Set. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
60 Bobcat. Set. 19 Lion. Bravo 80. Ringo.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He's out of bounds.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
70 Lions. 70 Lions.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got it about the 8, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Vikings 28, Lions 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On the run to the right. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
5, 2 for 66. What's up?
Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Detroit.
That's good.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Goff in the pistol. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain of 43 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They look to run with Jones. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
That's hauled in at the 2. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Goff to throw. And he's in. Todd Helton. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Luger 19.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Calvary 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 46, here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. Uh-oh. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Vikings. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the bootleg, it's Goff. A throw on the move is caught. Now he's loose again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Lions. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Right now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Lions call their 1st time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the
4-minute
4-yard
offense,
line.
Mike. So what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Here comes the screen to Jones. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, but it's caught by Felton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 2 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
In motion, it's Robinson. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10.
180.
From the gun, it's Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Here's Goff. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by their rookie corner. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Defensively, bring him down for no gain. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll let one go down the middle. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Robinson. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
The Lions first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions...
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time.
Brings up second.
And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That is hard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. There's that man again, another catch. Now it is 1st and goal.
That's another.
Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The final act now of this football game, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions are able to cut into the deficit. So a win here for the Vikings. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a best friend too. Baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a